In this video, we are going to learn the spiritual alignment process. Align means to be at one, to be in agreement. And this alignment process helps us to allow the spiritual energy of Source to stream into our energy body. Aligning brings all aspects of the personality into spiritual alignment and helps us to move beyond judgment and preferences and allows us to see others with spiritual eyes rather than blocked personality eyes. When we align, it helps us to move beyond self-judgment and we free ourselves to love and accept ourselves and in turn to love and accept those who are around us. Because we can only love and accept those around us to the degree that we love and accept ourselves. When we align, we are bringing spiritual energy into ourselves and also into the world that surrounds us. As we begin our connection process, first we're going to connect with our heart center that's in the center of our chest here. The heart center is for intentful service. It's about being kind and considerate of others, and it's about compassion for others. And then next we connect with our soul light, which is about 8 to 10 inches above the top of our head. And this is where we receive higher direction and intuitive guidance from. And then we connect to source energy. You may call this energy source or spirit or God. Universal energy, Allah or Brahma, infinite light, whatever name that you give to this higher power is what we're going to connect with. You become aware of your heart center in the middle of your chest at the level of your heart. So our heart center here. And then imagine a stream of white light that moves from your heart center on up to your soul light. Your soul light again about 8 to 10 inches above your head. And then from your soul light, imagine that there's a stream of white light moving on up to source energy here. And then you allow that spiritual energy to flow back down from source to your soul light, and then from your soul light back into your heart center. And now you're aligned with source energy and your own spiritual energy. Let's show this little bit of animation, and we'll watch this first, and then I'll guide you through the process with your eyes closed. So you have your heart center in the center of your chest. This is your center to be of intentful service. Your soul light is about 8 to 10 inches above your head. This is for your higher direction and intuitive guidance. And then there's source energy. So while focusing on the white light in your heart center, this light is energy. Draw that light from your heart center on up to your soul light. And you just have to think this and it happens because energy follows thought. So you just think, I'm sending a light from my heart center and it goes up to my soul light. And now from your soul light, draw that light on up to source energy. And then you just draw that light from source energy back down to your soul light and from your soul light into your heart center. And now you are in alignment with your higher self and source. So let's practice this together and just close your eyes as we move through this process. Just imagine or visualize the animations that we just went through. So focus on the light of your heart center and then draw that light up to your soul light about 8 to 10 inches above your head. Again, you just have to think it and it happens. And now draw the light from your soul light on up to source. Allow the energy of source to flow back down into your soul light and allow the energy to flow from your soul light back down into your heart center. This alignment process helps you in your life. Practice it daily. It will help to build your connection with your higher self. You build and strengthen your Antakarana, or your rainbow bridge, some people call it, and you're creating a stronger spiritual connection with your higher self and with Source. And it brings energy into your chakras. Thank you for joining me in learning this alignment process. I hope you will consider to include it in your daily practice. And feel free to come back to this video as many times as you would like, and feel free to share it with others. Namaste.